Hey guys, little update. We just made our deliveries for the day, and I was gonna do some updates on some GoPro testing that we've been doing, and I thought I'd do it live since, well, I want to test that too. The update is that we think we know less than we did about 2 weeks ago. It seems like every time we discover something, we kind of have to go back and retest, which is fine. We are gaining ground. We're running on the HERO11 black right now, but we've updated the firmware to the GoPro Labs, and GoPro Labs is actually a fairly confusing process. It doesn't need to be, but it's incredibly powerful. It allows a lot of additional configurations, and you can bypass a lot of some of the safety measures and things. And so what we've really been focusing on is trying to figure out how to turn off the handshaking that goes on between an external battery and the GoPro when you boot it up without an internal battery. If either you know or you don't know, we recommend you run without the internal battery on a GoPro because it will overheat rather rapidly without it. You may get away with it this time of year, which is February, but in the middle of the summer, at least here in the Midwest, you're not going to, plain and simple. But most batteries have been failing because the GoPro doesn't negotiate that battery has the capability to power the camera. So there's a feature in the GoPro Labs that allows you to turn that handshaking off. But what we found out was when we loaded the firmware, it just worked. We actually didn't even turn that option off. I do have it off on this particular camera because I'm trying to see what it will do in a long-term test. But just the simple fact of loading the GoPro Labs firmware fixed nearly every problem we've been having, including we're now mounted on the media mod without an internal battery. Previous to loading the new firmware, it would not run without an internal battery. Wouldn't boot up. It said it requires an internal battery, plain and simple. You hit OK and it closes. So a lot of really neat things are probably ahead by using this. We won't recommend most folks go in and do a lot of changing because GoPro Labs is like their beta testing. But if just loading it and doing nothing else fixes a problem, that's good enough for me. So anyhow, doing a little mobile testing right now in Sedalia, Missouri.